It's Wednesday the 3rd of January and we were up really early this morning. We're heading off to Playa Blanca to walk back to Puerto Calero. James is just getting me used to, or both of us getting used to getting that 6 o'clock start next week when we're back at work. But yeah, today's a mammoth walk. I think it's about 20 kilometres from Playa Blanca to Puerto Calero, and we're now waiting for the bus.
There's that lovely sun. See, is the sun coming up or are we rotating round to it? I know the answer. We always talk about the sun coming up, but we're actually rotating round. Here it comes. It's a bit late, but here's the bus,
Oh, exciting, we're going on a bus. What side do you want to sit, at the driver's side or the other side?
Doesn't matter. Hola, dos personas, Playa Blanca. Do you jump in one of them?
We're on the bus. Oh, it's so exciting.
We're on the bus to Playa Blanca. That's the bus dropped us off.
Well, Playa Blanca, 8:30 in the morning, absolutely stunning. And this, I don't know what his name is, but just thought I'd come down and see him. Anyway, got the bus from Puerto Calero, took us half an hour, only cost us $5.50, which is a bargain. And here we are in Playa Blanca.
So the plan, Karen, is we're going to try and pick up a pastry.
Yes, we're going to try and get something nice to eat, like a pastry, and then we are heading over that way, so it's going to be from Playa Blanca to Puerto Calero. Now there's a tongue twister for you.
Okay, so that's the coastline. We're following all the way along out of Playa Blanca, I think to that point there, and all the way around to Puerto Calero. Anyway, I'm going to sign off just now. Look at this place, eh?
How beautiful this little marina is. We've just passed a really nice area with lots of little restaurants, which must be buzzing pretty much all day when everybody comes to life.
Do you want to crack open the buns, Cam?
Oh yes, please. So we've decided that we're going to treat ourselves to a bun because we do have quite a mammoth walk ahead of us, but we do have lunch. James has got his pizza and I got what was it, James? Do you call it a pan? One of these pastries.
It's like a pan of raisin.
Something like that, yeah. And also James got a little apple bun too.
So we've almost been walking for about an hour from we got off the bus to where we are just now. We've obviously stopped off and got some buns, some pizzas, just to sort of give us more fuel. We do have lunch with us. We've got about another 5-10 minute walk before we actually get out of Playa Blanca and continue the walk around the coastline. So that is us now at the end of the walk around Playa Blanca, and we're up into the dusty areas of the cliff top now. How's that for a beach? So for a little bit of effort, you can come out of Playa Blanca, miss the first beach, and then do another 10-minute walk, and there's hardly anybody there.
Now it's a sun trap, that beach. If you like the sun, the waves. Glorious, isn't it, James?
That is glorious.
Absolutely.
And up there is Hasha Grande, where we've been up many a time. There's a busier beach down there, gorgeous place to go down and swim by the looks of it. Lots of families down there.
And if you just swing round to your right, James, you'll see there's a couple of restaurants over there, which I think could make it just popular because people can just...
And there's a car park, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
So there's a car park, there's about 30 cars in there, you've got a couple of restaurants, gorgeous beach. easy walk for the family and kids.
It looks a kiddie-friendly beach actually, lots of kids down there.
Right, okay, so just to show you where we are on the map, if you can see that, so we got off in the middle of Playa Blanca in the bus station. We walked around the coastline to where we are here just now. 8:30 dropped off at the bus. It's about 10:30 just now, so it's taken us about 2 hours to get here with stops and water and pictures. And we're going from this point all the way along that track and off the map. Okay, so there's Playa Blanca over there. Gorgeous Playa Blanca. Hasha Grande is up there. And our route now takes us walking along the coast all the way along the coastline here to Playa Asomada. Now, you won't be able to see it, but the capital, Arrecife, is away in the distance over there. And by the looks of it, the clump of white buildings over there is Puerto Carmen. So that's the task that we've got. Are you up for it, Carmen?
Of course.
Let's smash it. In case you get lost. Well, Cam, what you got to say about it?
Let me tell you at the top. That looks a steep climb.
That's a steep climb, eh? Sketchy.
Very sketchy.
Well done, darling, well done. Feedback?
Oh, that was brutal. That was definitely outside my comfort zone.
That was a bit challenging, that, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Wow. But hey, it's worth it.
Aye, so we've switched back all the way up there to come down this sort of riverbed, to come up this trail here, to hook back onto the path, and there's Playa Asomada, Puerto Calero. Well, there's a second challenge. So Playa Asomada's there. Once we get down to that track, we're on friendly track territory, but it's getting down this little ravine and gully, but it is the path.
Wow. I think we've just added an hour on to our timing, climbing up one hill to come down the other. You won't see it in his GoPro, you'll see the start of the path, but then we virtually had to climb down a gully, which was...
And that's the path that actually takes you up there, so it's not as if we were being a bit reckless. You follow the path, and if you can see a black line or a gully, that's the way the path takes you. And there's cairns that take you and lead you up there. We've walked this path now many times, so we know where we are on the trail. We know there's not really many sketchy areas to navigate now, and it might be, give or take, 10 minutes, but it should be about an hour to Playa Asomada, and then it's 3 k's to Puerto Calero where we've left the car. And the time just now is 2:30.
Wow.
So there you go. Puerto Calero. Well, Carmen, tell us about it.
We have arrived in Puerto Calero. 7.5 hours. We started this morning. We got the bus from here at 7:30 and Playa Blanca at 8:30. And it's been non-stop since, and it's now 4 o'clock, 7.5 hours. Don't know how, I've said to James it's 20 kilometres. He tells me that he's going to map it out because he thinks it's 20 miles, but I don't think it is, but I do think it's maybe a bit further than 20 kilometres. However, fantastic, absolutely exhausting. Yes, my legs, my feet, my hands, everything's aching, but I'm glad I've done it. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm really glad we've done it. What do you think, James?
Well, what do I think? It's been a really tough challenge. Well, I never thought the walk from Playa Blanca to Puerto Calero would have been so challenging, but it was very challenging. In the hot baking sun, up and down along the coastline, and it was tough.
Well, this is unusual for us. Just finished that massive walk and we've decided to come to a really nice Indian restaurant Mumbai down in Puerto Calero, and we've got a wee drink just now. So cheers, James, for finishing a great walk.
Cheers, Carmen.
In all I've done today so far, I've done nearly about 47,000 steps, so that'll tell you how far that we've actually walked. And we just thought tonight, because it's coming to the end of our holiday, that we would just do that. We never really do this, but it's got a good write-up, and as I said, it's a nice restaurant, so I will give you, or James will give you feedback on it once we've had our meal. Fantastic day today.
No, we're going back for fizz.
Oh, we're going to have a bottle of fizz. So, from a fantastic walk with James, as always, it's over and out from me.
And for me, guys, listen, if you fancy doing this, think about it, plan it, take lots of water, hat, sunscreen, and be aware of your fitness and your ability to walk along this sort of coastal path. If you like this, please think about subscribing, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Catch you in the next trip. Hasta luego.